Big mistake a lot of home sellers and their real estate agents are making in today's market is focusing on appraising and valuing their house, not getting it sold. When you decide to sell a house, you've said, hey, I want to take my real estate asset and liquidate it in the cash. That is the task at hand. But a lot of people get so wrapped up in trying to determine what the home is worth when that's only part of the conversation and it's not even the most relevant one. Let me give you a quick non-real estate example. You walk onto an auto dealer lot with the goal of buying a Mazda CX-5. You see a Grand Touring and a Signature model. The Signature model has the turbo and a couple extra bells and whistles the Grand Touring doesn't, okay? But they're both pretty comparable vehicles. Now on this day, the dealer made a mistake. They priced them both exactly the same, $30,000. In that scenario, a lot of people would probably opt for the turbo car when they normally wouldn't. But if you come back on the next day, the dealer realized the mistake, they fixed the price. Now the turbo model is $39,000. Now the market segments itself. People have to justify it. Like, do I really need a turbo? Is that really necessary? Is that really worth an extra $9,000? People start asking those questions, and that's really the challenge. Is the buyer pool shrinks for that upgraded model. So what so many people are trying to do with their home sale right now is they're trying to determine, well, I did all these things, I spent all this money, I added all these bells and whistles, therefore the home is worth X, Y, and Z. Very relevant conversation if your goal is to get an appraisal so you can, for example, get a loan against your asset. But if you want to liquidate it in the cash, it's about sales and selling and giving the consumer as much as possible for their dollar. And yes, there might be those specific buyers who want to pay more for those features, but that buyer pool shrinks and shrinks and shrinks. The higher the price you ask, the more you try to justify it, the smaller the buyer pool, the longer it will take to sell your house. And that is what is frustrating a lot of home sellers today. It's taking way longer than they expected because they can't find the buyers fast enough to justify the price they're asking for the home, even when it makes sense, even when the comps say the home might be worth X, Y, and Z. So at the end of the day, what you and your agent have to decide is what will get this house sold. That is the task at hand.